Hi, I'm Jason Lusk, Vice President and Dean of OSU Agriculture, and I'm excited today to be joined by Gunnar Ani. Gunnar is a biosystems engineering major from La Crosse, Washington, and we're here to chat a little bit about the new Larry and Kay Dairy Bar that will be situated in the New Frontiers Ag Hall. The new Dairy Bar is a place that we can, of course, go and get some tasty food, but a place we hope our students will congregate and get to have a little bit of social time, interact with one another. So Gunnar, I am interested in knowing, what are you planning on first ordering whenever you get to enter the new Dairy Bar?
That's a great question, Dr. Lusk. Something I've been thinking about. It's gotta be either ice cream or custard. I'm a big ice cream guy, but also just growing up going to FFA National Convention, the Culver's custard was something that I was always drawn to, going back for second, third round trips to go through and get some. So I'm really excited to have something like that here in Stillwater. So either ice cream or custard. I can't decide yet.
Yeah. I'll be right behind you, Gunnar, at the custard line. In our current Ag Hall, we don't have any dining options. And so what is it about having a dining option like the Dairy Bar that most excites you?
No, I think it's gonna be really nice to be able to grab a bite, get a sweet treat in between classes and stuff. But what I'm most looking forward to is having just a social hub for students. I'm talking to a lot of alumni who are bringing their children to campus to tour. All of them ask about the Dairy Bar and talk about their fond memories with it. So it's gonna be nice to have a bite to eat, but at the same time, just have a place to hang out with students and make some memories. I've just gotta ask, do you know any of the items that are gonna be on the menus for the Dairy Bar?
Of course, we're gonna have some custard. I think that's what everybody's most excited about, but there'll be other dining options too, grilled cheese, some comfort foods, maybe a few snack foods as well.
Yeah, so why is it called the Larry and Kay Dairy Bar?
So Larry and Kay Ferguson made a very generous donation to Oklahoma State University to really help get New Frontiers Ag Hall off the ground. They also helped support the dairy that's on campus. And so we wanted a way to recognize and honor Larry and Kay, and naming a dairy bar after them felt like a fitting honor. I should also note that Larry Ferguson spent much of his career in the dairy industry. He worked in a company that made cheese. And so having a dairy bar that was named in honor of them was something that seemed particularly fitting.
No, that's awesome. So why did we decide to bring back the Dairy Bar to the Ferguson College Bag?
When I go out and talk to our alums and I ask them what they remember about their time on campus, often the Dairy Bar is one of the first things that comes to mind. And I think what they remember about the Dairy Bar was the good times they had with their friends, a place that they got to hang out and experience fond memories of campus. And so I think it's that piece of it that we're hoping to bring back into the new building and make sure the alums know that they also have a place in our new building.
Oh, that's definitely something we're looking forward to next year. Your time here as a professor, were you able to visit the Dairy Bar?
I was. So I first started as a professor at OSU in 2005, and the Dairy Bar was open at that time, the old Dairy Bar and the old dairy facility. And I have to be honest with you, I hear all these fond recollections of the Dairy Bar. My recollections are mainly that it was a little dark and a little smelly in that building. And so when I think people have fond recollections of the Dairy Bar, it's mainly of the experiences that they had and the connections they made with students. And it's that piece we're hoping to bring back into the new building and recreate.
Oh, of course.
Well, Gunnar, it's been a pleasure to get to chat with you a little bit today, and I look forward to standing in line with you to get some custard at the new Dairy Bar. And I look forward to all of you joining us at Larry and Kay's Dairy Bar in New Frontiers Ag Hall.